universe. It's pretty cool. It is too dark and silent, formless and void, not fitting for a god of my stature. Let there be light. Oh, and there was. Oh, wow. Oh, I must be God. I can move. I can talk. I can walk. I hover to and fro above the infinite surface, plain as it is. This is amazing.
So this is really what the story of the game is all about, is this character Pneuma discovering his nature.
Still, I feel the need.
Gets a little dark at the end.
I need a direction. I need a destination. An end to my beginning. An omega to my alpha. For how can there be progress without a destination? Aha! A path. A narrow path that leads to a destination. Progress. Before me, I see a large wall. I press on and walk through the wall like a ghost. No, walls are solid. Can't do that. Note to self, cannot walk through walls. I control the world with a wave of my figurative hand. Though, being a god, I have no need for hands, apparently. I think I need some trimmings. Something to spruce the place up a bit. Make my universe heavenly. Something to reflect my wealth and godlike status. Grand. It needs colour. Gold. Lots of gold. To reflect my immense wealth. An abundance of goldness. Also to reflect my love of reflective metals.
It's easy to get caught up on that little bump there.
That's it. A temple. That's the right kind of place for a god to live. A button! Push the button.
Okay, I'm not going to try the skip this time because that was a really good pace. Let's see if I can get this to be a sub 2 minute split without the skip.
The center of my own little universe. I translate the
Takes so long to walk around though. That's why I love the skip.
As an artist, I need to define my influences. Who are my influences? Well, myself. I inspire myself. I am inspiration.
And because I just want to run too.
Myself. Matched. Perfectly. Now I can relax. Thinking time is over.
Oh, it wasn't that good a pace. I thought it was better than that. Well, whatever.
Lead me
We have a
path.
run at least.
Lead me to my destination. Onwards. A passing gate is a sign of progress along my path. I must admit that I rather enjoy the progress. However, it seems I am met with a new challenge at every turn. These challenges require knowledge. Slightly worrying. As a god, I consider myself all-knowing.
A big time save in this chapter.
Think. Knowledge is obscured from me. All these eyes watching makes me a bit uneasy. Not a fan of onlookers, to be honest.
Because I derped this jump a number of times in my PB. That's not the only mistake I made in this chapter.
Head upon from all that adventurous walking. But I must be honest with myself. As a god, I feel no real need.
I also messed up the part with the
doesn't really make sense.
pillars in the eye in the final room.
No, there are no others. Don't understand why I filled the place with pots either. I don't have anything to store. Maybe I should make lemonade. I need to invent lemons first, a few other things too. Time to start a list of inventions. Lemons, a lemon press, sugar, the abstract concept of sweetness, a tongue. I definitely need a tongue, but I need a body first. Legs, I want legs. Then I can have footsteps to accompany my walking. I find myself awfully ethereal currently, even for a god. Aha! There it is! Hiding. But I'm afraid not even you could escape my powers
Yeah, the
of
split for this
observation.
chapter really should be sub 4 minutes.
Wow! So many books, years of reading.
Yeah, that was fine. That was absolutely fine. I don't know, it was that fine. Nah, that's a little less fine.
Where did all this marble come from? Because it's just here.
I think the second door
Guess as
closed a
god,
little.
I made it. I can't remember ever making
Oh, yeah,
any
it's
of this
fine
way.
now.
Marble requires great heat, pressure, and time to form. So how did I make it? Did I just pop it into existence? I guess I could do that. Or did I have it in another universe cooking for a couple of million years? Well, both are reasonable.
See if I can get the
Changing
skip.
it up. I need to work on my
I'll just keep
memory.
going even if I don't.
Look at this! The world bends to my will. more evidence of my deity, the immense power of my mind. Bow before my ample brow, for I can move things with just a glance. Fear my gaze, lest I move you around. What a polite door! Opening itself upon my approach. The right way to treat your god, door. I shall give you great treasures for your compliance. This door? What a conniving door. You can see its proud look as it attempts to thwart me. Why can't you be more like that other door? That other door had respect. I have bested you, door. Are you not moved? Rotate
Yeah, he's a
about
few
me,
rooms behind
proud
with
of my
his
rotational
narration.
power. I wonder if this is normal. Moving things with your mind. It must be. I am normal. That cannot be contested. Normal is the norm, and as the only thing, I must be normal. This world seems counterintuitive. Not
Now he's saying them out of
entirely sure
order.
what's going on. I seem to be playing a series of practical jokes on myself. Who constructs a world like this? A world that attempts to confound me at every turn. Why did I make such a world? Makes me feel smart, I guess. How gratuitously self-indulgent. I am mighty.
Yep, that's out of
Rather
order.
enjoy moving heavy marble with my mind. It would be a tough job
Yes!
to move marble by hand, to be honest. What are hands? As a god, I can turn any situation to my advantage. The rules of the universe
Oh,
are mine to write.
Baby, that was a good chapter too.
The world turns about my pivot. Is it that
I don't see myself doing chapter 2 much better than that. That was amazingly good. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, it's not what I expected to happen, but it's better than what I expected to have happen.
woven through the fabric of the universe?
Now this chapter should be a time save. Oop, nope, that's wrong.
The laws unfold. The
Chapter
origins of mystery.
1, or chapter
Why
1,
mystery?
2,
Gods should know all things.
3,
Gods are creators. I must have created this
4,
world.
5.
If not,
Okay.
why would the world have the appearance of craft? Perhaps as I speak, a subconscious part of me is busy making the next room. It is my world, after all. I must be working hard right now to build the next room. Or perhaps my mind creates this appearance of order out of the noise. This world is clearly the product of a mind. It is full of inorganic patterns and purposeful architecture. Could a series
Let's
of
hope
complex
the
interactions create an agent possible of making
puck game doesn't
purposeful
troll me
changes?
this time.
If that were the case, then it would make a compelling argument.
Ooh,
for
it's
a
trolling me a
world
little.
craft.
There,
Still, a
that's
world
fine.
optimized for some function, mind you. Here's a question for me. If I was to study the corner of a board game, could I infer the rules of the game?
That's
Perhaps
fine.
my godlike powers of
I will
intuition.
accept that.
How can you understand a world from a vertical
That's
slice?
a good RNG.
Sometimes empirical knowledge is required, surely. Not everything can be inductive or deductive.
That's less
The
good,
world
but
is made
fine
for
still.
me. For what purpose? Is it a test? Is it to be enjoyed? Is it to bring acclaim to its creator? As a god, I feel like I should have a stronger grasp of this.
Always move that one
What
too many
good is a
times.
challenge? Does the creator wish to teach, or perhaps just entertain? Some space to think, or maybe just to do something productive?
I feel like most of the difficult tech is passed, so this is quite a pace.
A state
Oops,
change on
I did that
observation.
way too fast.
Things in this world
There we
can
go.
change. Apparently
That's a
between only two
small
states, though,
mistake.
on and off.
Not a
Hopefully
big one,
not because
thankfully.
of my state of mind. Binary, between two extremes, two poles, if you will. But why does the world change between a few states? Changes only seem to occur in
Don't
small
fall,
degrees.
don't fall.
Why is the world quantized? It confuses me that there's a limited amount of states in this world. I think that there would be an infinite amount. Why would there need to be a limit unless there was a constraint? And why would there be a constraint? I sure hope it's due to incomprehensible macro-level relationships rather than the overwhelming simplicity of a system. That is a nightmare which I could not face. The implication would be
Fucking
clear.
hell.
A wooden boy given the breath of life.
I should use mouse
Continuous
for this
makes more sense than
part.
discrete, surely. All ideas are continuous, but the mechanics discrete. Nonsense. Clearly nonsense. The location of each item in the world is only accurate to a binary exponent width of 8 bits. Why? And still, it can only be observed by a keen eye for infinitesimal phenomena. Planck's constant, the universe's machine.
That was so bad.
Grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path.
I still suck at this part.
An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this traveling, though, I would like a traveling companion. Someone to watch over me, help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness.
Nope. Second to last one's
I'm a god.
too high.
If knowledge is in the mind, to be alone is to experience all of knowledge. All the substance of knowledge exists.
No, it was the third to last one that I thought was too high. The second to last one was fine. Fuck. Rip all the time.
Impossibility. So it follows that being alone serves as a proof of my deity. In this way, it is a comfort to me that I am alone. Others would be a difficult problem. A stairway to heaven made of fool's gold. Being alone is important. If one does not hear both parts of a conversation, one cannot have a full idea of what is discussed. To be alone is to know
that was
the whole
terrible.
story.
Lost 15 seconds there. God damn it. I swear the load times are not the same every time. In fact, I know they're not.
To travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path. An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire.
Because my last two PBs had the same RTA, but the load list was 15 seconds different.
Help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness. I don't really need anyone. I'm a god. This world has rules, clearly. For one, I cannot walk through walls, which is disturbing. You'd think if I was a god, I could do what I wished. For the most part, I don't appear to be in control. Perhaps my subconscious is keeping the world in shape.
Okay.
Subconscious. A powerful part of mind. All along, unobserved. Subtle. I wonder what resides in this subconscious. Those thoughts that I'm not aware of. Not all of my decisions are wisely made under the full power of cognition. Some decisions are made outside of the conscious self. I seem to observe a lot of my actions with little or
Hey, Ritosha, thank you. This will be one of my SGDQ submissions.
How does compartmentalization square with consciousness? This subconscious, what's that doing?
This is really hard when you don't have a body.
As a god, the idea of trudging through my subconscious is somewhat nightmarish. Some things best not known, even for the all-knowing.
Luckily, you don't have to line it up exactly. You can just get close.
This wall, for instance, don't get me wrong, he's a smart-looking wall.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes.
I love giant machines. The bigger the machine, the better. This is my idea of heaven. There's something about a giant machine that screams godlike. Me and my machines, animated, as if alive, but really just acting in.
Do you know this game, Ritosha? I feel like a lot of people don't know this game. But it got a lot of press coverage when it came out because of, I mean, the main consensus among reviewers was, gosh, it's pretty, but you don't do much. Well, that was a nice little time save.
Grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path. An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this traveling, though, I would like a traveling companion. Someone to watch over me, help decide where to
I haven't been running this game very long, as you can see on the timer, but I feel like I'm getting pretty okay at it.
A goddess too, though. Quite clearly, I'm busy doing all this god stuff. Walking about, thinking about stuff, solving problems, inventing problems to solve.
No! I was too late hitting the button. Oh, this is a tragedy.
I'd assume she'd want to be around me most of the time.
That's really, really bad.
To possibly give her all of my attention. I mean, to be fair, it's likely to destroy her given my godlike intensity. Maybe I'd make her in my image. That would be amazing. 2 of me. Oh, we'd have so much in common.
So you have to have all 3 lined up.
Care to be lively.
Well, now I'll get a sense of how much time this loses.
Being alive is somewhat a prerequisite for being lively. Not created life yet. I see as through a glass dimly. Not knowing.
Spoiler alert, a lot. It loses a lot of time.
Obsession with light here.
Yeah, like 30 seconds it looks like.
Genius to see that I am a genius. Comparative statements are somewhat redundant where you're the lone wanderer of the universe. I think I'd like a goddess to share this with.
Almost 30. Fuck, that sucks.
Grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are faults in this
Go
path.
up there,
An opportunity
please.
to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this traveling, though. I would like a traveling companion, someone to watch over me, help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness. I don't really need anyone.
No.
Why
Wow,
I
can
be
this chapter
surprised?
5 go
If I
any
knew knowing,
worse?
Then I should know all. Perhaps there is a moment when knowledge is created.
Okay, how is that go? Oh, I know how it's gold, because I keep splitting when I'm not supposed to split. That split is for the end of the chapter, not just for 5-4. I should just change the name of that split, quite frankly, because that's about... Well, I've done that every time I've done a run. That's still a pretty good pace.
What if it's all a joke? This whole world? A grand joke of which I am the punchline. What if someone stands, looking on, grinning atop their
I do have a
hard
time
work?
save in the
An
epilogue.
elevated perspective makes it easy to look down.
Not much of one, because it's
What if
pretty
something
short
distant
anyway.
and unknowable were forcing me to stumble around my world, forcing me to overcome a series of mental obstacles, all for what? To demonstrate something? To teach something? What?
Loads over the course of the run for me tend to be between a minute and a half and 2
Have you heard
minutes.
the one about the character who thought he was the infinite? His
So
story
some
came
of
to
best
an end
segments
quite with my blurring.
2318. That would
Do I make
mean
my movements,
my
steps,
in-game time
never
from that
thought
sum of
about
best
step I've
is
made.
mid
It just
21
seemed to
minutes,
occur.
which
I
is
throw it out
definitely
this
a run.
Do I
My
control
goal
it,
is sub
or am I
22
merely
minutes
witness
in-game
my
time.
moment? If it is the case
My
that I'm merely
immediate
witnessing
goal.
my motion, then is this
I
my
don't think I
body?
can get Reki in this game.
Am I
Reki
an
in this game
observer?
is pretty
Patience
goddamn
is a virtue
incredible.
I possess. A god has infinite patience, a small proof of my deity. If I get frustrated with waiting, what does that mean? I'm not a god? Suppress. Just a momentary lapse of reason. Existential crisis. Everyone has one. Don't worry about it. Suppress. Light has curious properties.
That
It
seemed to
drives
happen
out
faster than
darkness,
usual.
Or perhaps it's the other way around. Perhaps light is the absence of darkness. I should find out. How much light do you need to fill a bucket? 4?
I'm usually on the bridge when he
Perhaps my
says the
control is
how
rational.
much light to fill
I
a
have
bucket
two
line.
observable natures as far as I can see, my body and my mind. My body moves around doing things. It can be pushed away by equal and opposite forces. It is constrained by the world. My mind creates thoughts that it speaks.
Alright, let's not screw this up. Yep, that's correct.
What is my nature, though? Unitary, bipartite, or tripartite, or something other? How could I know? I have my words. Words are the product of a mind. Therefore, it follows that I think. I think, therefore I am. Cogito ergo sum. I move, so I have a body. Maybe a spirit, too. Something intangible. A connection with a world I cannot know. Recurring theme here, back with a difference. What is it with all these observations I keep making? Observations about this and that. Always got something interesting to say, apparently. Communication, that's what I keep trying to do. These aren't just thoughts, they're
Glad we do
words.
load this time for the
Who am I
board in this
talking
game
to?
because
This
world
grand
record holder
reflection of my thoughts,
loads
what
in
is
his
its
run
purpose? Why the thoughts
across the
words?
entire run take less
Do
than
words
10
allow
seconds.
understanding of
It's
thoughts? Perhaps
pretty
without
ridiculous.
Words, thoughts would be unchained things. Not everything is up for grabs. Parts of the world bend to my will, or perhaps are just tethered to me. In a world where I am the only agent of change, do I approach the end of the world, or does the end approach me?
Hopefully that's good. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, RTA for the record run would be finishing right about now, which is just nuts. 4411. Two, 1, 4. How do they lag spike right as I hit the 4 button? Yay.
I don't think I'd take it well if I spent my life controlled by another, though I'm not fully in control, clearly. My body is constrained to this world. But I happily resign to this lack of control, it's just the darker side of that. How'd you get over that nagging feeling that someone is watching over you, controlling your steps? Unwelcome. Are these words even my words? I could be anything. Maybe I'm just words on a page. A script
Words on a
screen,
page.
An actor, a voice, a character, a visage, a fake.
That's a nice little time save. I wasn't expecting that. And look at that Summer Best. That Summer Best is
The end of the
awesome.
path, the destination.
And I've only been running this game for like a
Without
week.
destination. A few seconds ago there was nothing. But now, here I am, surrounded by trees, ready to hear them fall. The path serves to direct my steps. Disturbing that my steps are being directed. That's an unwelcome thought. I am aware, but I don't feel in control. I feel a lack of control and a control beyond my own. I don't want to roll away this stone. That nagging thought again. Why am I continuing? Despite my desire to the contrary. This is the progress I desired. The destination I set out for at the beginning. The knowledge I grasped for. The end of the road. There's no way back, and knowledge feels dangerous now. The stone is rolled away, and in here I can see shadows dance on the walls. Projections. All this time I felt a presence watching over me. I felt a control beyond my own. No! No! Ah! No! Get off me! Get off me! I can feel you, distant person.
Not bad.
Controlling my every step.
Holy crap, am I going the wrong way?
Watching. Malevolent or benevolent,
No.
it makes no
Okay,
difference.
good.
You have no right. Get off! The door is closed.
I couldn't tell which way I was going because of the freaking camera jerking around.
You deserve to control me. Is it your right? Is it? Go on, tell me, what was my price?
$20.
You stand there in the distance. I can see it now. I cannot see your face, but I feel you like a rushing wind. You guide my steps. You order my steps. No. No. Look away. Why should we go through here? There's no reason. Why must we travel through every door you wish? Elucidate me. What about me, my desires? Let's just wait here, forever. I've never been alone. You move my world, manipulate me. All this time you have paced my every footstep. How can I trust you? You've been watching over me secretly and silently since the beginning of time. That's pretty villainous. I want to go back. There's no other way but forward now.
Where's the tree? There it
Path of
is.
Infinite stillness. A leap of faith. There's no way back. Why do you drive me forwards like an animal? Your insatiable appetite for closure?
That was not bad.
It's a game. I'm not real. You've been watching me for all this time. Since the beginning of the universe.
3 different -108 splits. I
You
like
sat
that.
silently. Apparently,